Alright, it's time for me, the internet's third or fourth biggest Jimmy Neutron fan, to talk about what I want from a Jimmy Neutron revival. First off, I do think it should be a full revival season and not just a revival movie. I understand even Invader Zim didn't get that, so I'm not holding out much hope, but I think Jimmy Neutron needs a full new season where Invader Zim kind of could get away with just being a movie. It doesn't have to be that long. 6 episodes is fine. 10 episodes is better. 12 is maybe where I'd put the cap. Let's not overstay our welcome, you know? But there's so much stuff you gotta come back to. You gotta have a Calamitous episode, you gotta have a Nanobots episode, and you really, really need an Evil Jimmy episode. That is one of the few threads from the original series I felt was still dangling. You gotta conclude the Evil Jimmy story. Also, Sheen and Libby are dating. That is a thing that happened in the original show. Please don't just write that out of history. Sheen and Libby are dating. I need that to be a thing. Jimmy and Cindy, I get it. You gotta do a little bit of the will they, won't they, but we've kind of had enough of the will they, won't they. I think they should give us Jimmy and Cindy as a couple well before the end of the series, actually. Episode 3 or 4, they get together, and then we get time to see Jimmy and Cindy as a couple, and it's not all just will they, won't they. I get it, you gotta do a little the will they, won't they, just a little. But they will. They will. As for how to address Planet Sheen, I think the funniest thing is to just have Sheen mention that he was on this planet once, and Jimmy goes, "Sheen, you were on that planet less than 48 hours, and then explain that a Zenuian day is only 22 minutes. Meaning, Planet Sheen did happen, it just, didn't take that long. It was like 2 days worth of stuff that happened. And that's the only reference Planet Sheen could get. Don't mention Planet Sheen outside of that. Also, this is kind of important to me. I want the original writers on this. Bring back Keith Alcorn. Bring back the other big guy that did a lot of stuff. I'll put his name up here, that guy. Now, how are these characters gonna look? Is it gonna look a little like that Hyundai commercial, or is it gonna look more like Planet Sheen? I think they look a little overexposed in the Hyundai commercial, their colors aren't bright enough. I guess I would err on the side of Planet Sheen, but you can't make it too kiddie. I think Planet Sheen made it too kiddie. Try to keep the spirit of that original CG as best you can. Maybe remove some of the low quality jank, but I don't know. Keep the models accurate. Definitely don't pull a fucking Nicktoons Unite. I hate this Jimmy. I hate this Jimmy. That's best case scenario. I think what we'll probably get is kind of a legacy sequel to the original Jimmy Neutron film that barely acknowledges that the show even existed.